Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome on the Culture News. My name is David Serero, and I have the pleasure to have today on the phone a very, very talented artist. His name is Ed Brown Official. He's a wonderful, wonderful hip-hop artist, and he has released, which actually was released last week, a wonderful title that is called It's All Good, and it's featuring Great Storm, and it was released by Street Savvy Records and Universal Music Group Distribution. This is really wonderful, wonderful title. And I have right now, ladies and gentlemen, right over the phone, the one and only, the very talented Ed Brown Official. How are you today, sir?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I am very happy to have you over the phone. First of all, let me congratulate you for your wonderful music. It is extremely well produced. We're going to play your song right after this interview. So congratulations for all your success, for all your well-deserved success after this very hard work. Would you be so kind to tell us, for the people who don't have the pleasure of knowing you, would you have the pleasure to tell us where you're from and what brought you to music in the first place?
Yeah, I'm from Hickory, North Carolina, and what brought me to music was just the good feeling that it always gives, of course. I used to sing in the church also, so, that's where I started my roots. My mom had me in the choir, so I just kept going, and eventually, tapped into some R&B, and I'm just trying to make moves, Everything's good.
So we love beautiful stories like that. And who are the music artists that inspired you when you were a child, when you grew up, when you started to do music?
Well, Sam Cooke was a good artist. My dad used to listen to it all the time, of course. And so, even with that being said, he put us in there too. Just listening to music all the time. He used to sing. My mom could sing. And growing up, guys, Horace Brown, he's a friend of mine. He really taught me some things. Steve Gray, which is the guy who actually did the remix and talking on it also and produced it. And co-wrote it with me. He's a very talented guy. Everybody off of MCA, Uptown with Joe C, just all the R&B artists, even Stokely, a lot of artists, man. Just listen to everybody, and I just really wanted to just get in there and give my piece too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what encouraged me. Yeah.
You definitely, my dear Ed, you definitely have some good genes and some good music around you, and we really love this title, which again we're going to play right after this interview. So, how this song came together? How did you start to put together the song? It's All Good. How did it start?
Well, I had went down to record a song with Steve. I had got in contact with him through one of my cousins, and so we did a song down there, which is on the album. Also, I got an album out there too, just to say that. But we just started recording, and Steve came in with some stuff to sing, and he referenced it to me, and we just I flew down to Florida again because that's where Street Savvy is. Went down there and recorded again, and we just vibed, man, and then we just put it together, man. So it was a beautiful thing, beautiful situation, And it's good to be around talented people too, so that helps.
No, it's really a beautiful track, and what I love in it is that right from the first beat, you can feel the quality, you can feel the production. Is that something that you had in mind when you started to put it together?
Yeah, we always, Steve and myself, always looking for some heat coming out the gate. When a song comes on, you really want it to be hot anyway, so people can catch the vibe and immediately, because we know we're going to put some good vocals down to it, the words, everything's going to come together, you know what I'm saying? So, we already, like I said, we already know coming out the box, it's got to be hot. That's how we trying to hit them, every time.
Well, you definitely achieved that. That's the least we can say. So what is next for you? When are we going to have the pleasure to have more of it? What is your next project, your next song, your next production?
Actually, I got to go back down to Florida, and like I say, I'm from North Carolina, so whenever I got to go record, either Steve will come to me, or I'm usually flying down there because I love the fact that I'm flying, going to take care of some business, so that's always a pleasure. We have a new single going to be coming out. My next record is going to be called Red Light, and that's really hot too. So if everybody likes this one right here, they're really going to enjoy that Red Light also. Because like I said, we coming out the box straight heat. We giving it to them. So
well, you know what? One thing that I really love in your style is that when you perform your music, we can tell after a couple of bars that you're really, really nice guy in life. Is that something when you perform that you try to be yourself? You don't try to go into a character and you just let yourself express? I'm very curious of what is your process when you perform.
Yeah, I love to be myself. I'm really a humble dude. I try to stay humble. Steve teaches me how to stay humble because he's made moves in the industry and he's still humble. So me being around humble people like that really teaches me to be humble and stay that way even when I'm singing my songs. We write. The writing is nice. Just really feeling comfortable trying to give a vision vocally. You know what I'm saying? So everything just comes together real nice, man. That's what I do.
And where do you think there is you created your own sound with this track, or you still looking for your own sound?
Well, Steve, once again, you know, the man, the man. Steve he is so talented, man. He always takes me out of the box to give flavor. You know, try this right here. This right here is some flavor right here. We're gonna try this. I'm like, all right, we'll see what's going on. So, you know, he always just gives it to me, and we're just coming with the flavor, man. So it's not, I guess you could say it's our own sound, which I'm glad about that also because it's different. So we're giving them something different, man. 2018, we're making moves on them, you know?
Well, I believe this year is definitely yours. So are you going to perform live anytime soon?
Yeah. Well, I don't know when. We're still setting up dates now. Last year I did a couple of performances, but now we're setting up dates. Now that we dropped a new single, so now, you know, as we're getting hotter and hotter and hotter, definitely going to be doing some shows. So everybody just stay tuned and look out for everybody on the official because we're going to give it to you.
Well, I cannot wait I cannot wait to hear that song live because, man, people, when we played that song at the radio, you know, people were literally jumping on the feet, you know. Everybody was, you know, in the office and everything. So I can't wait.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to hear that song on the club and other places where to dance. And I'm sure that all the people who are around, they can't wait to definitely check out your music, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Serero. I had the pleasure to have today on iHeart Radio the very, very talented Ed Brown Official. Please check him out. You can purchase his tracks on almost every platforms out there. We're going to play right now after this interview his new title that was released just now on April 20th. It is called It's All Good, and it's featuring Great Storm, and it was released via Street Savvy Records and Universal Music Group distribution. This is a great song, and the guy, as you heard, is adorable. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.